My name is Edna Estrella, and I'm a volunteer with Arctic Mission.
My name is Jose Estrella, and I'm a volunteer for the Arctic Mission in the Alaska Conference.
Now imagine a small village of around 800 plus people.
Imagine being out here 70 miles from the Arctic Circle. Extreme weathers, very, very cold. A lot of snow. No hospitals, no police, no streets. The only way to get in and out of the village is flying on a small one-engine plane. 5+ hours just to get from here to the nearest hospital.
Ever since I was born, we lived with subsistence with my parents, and fishing and subsistence, living from the ground has been our life. We didn't have electricity in town, and then we had to learn how to get wood and haul our water, and every day has been like challenging for us.
Village life is very good. You're free to go any place, anywhere. You know, you go hunt anytime. We not only feed ourselves, we feed our relatives too, because I love to hunt and bring some game back, and we pass it around to our other relatives or somebody that is in need of food, you know. So yeah, it's very hard here too for some people.
A carton of a dozen of eggs, it would be anywhere between $5 and $7.
The price of popcorn, $14 for a box of popcorn.
Bread, just the white regular bread, $7.
A bottle of orange juice was $11.
And that's how we started noticing a common theme. They said, we need food. By the end of the month, in every household, they run out of food and there's no place to go. The village doesn't have any food bank. We went to the elders council and said, we have food by the end of the month. Anybody can come. And then by the word of mouth, they started saying at the 7th day, they have food. So I make bread at home quite a bit. I bake at least 2 or 3 days a week, and then we go out. And by going out, we knock doors, we introduce ourselves, we say, hey, we have a little bit of bread here, would you like some? They eat, and before leaving say, do you mind if we pray for you, for your home, for your kids? My husband is a very, very handy man, and we even use that for the Lord.
So I said, can I fix your door? So yeah, they would say yes. And whatever I could find in the church here, I would take it with me. I would put it in my backpack with my bag of tools and go fix the door. And you could see their faces being, wow, how much are you? And you don't owe me anything, you know. And they look like they wanted to cry just for fixing their door. So I decided that every time there was a need in the community, I would go help. Every time they had a funeral, they do everything here. From building the casket to digging the grave, everything is done by the natives. I went out, put some boots on, and they were digging the grave. So I went out there and started digging a grave in the ice. So I put my shovel out there and I hit the ground and it would go nowhere because it's all frozen. So guy comes in with a jackhammer and he starts. So I was there for a couple of hours and people were amazed of a non-native being out there digging a grave with them. And I won their friendship.
We just had a death today of a young boy. It's pretty sad. When I went over there and trying to help him out, and we couldn't do nothing, but we'd leave the body there for the troopers to come. But it was pretty sad because of alcohol. What really hurts me most is really tough. Is the dad knelt at the boy's feet and started talking to the boy, asking him questions, and the boy was dead. Our kids nowadays, they're committing suicide along with alcohol because alcohol and drugs are here. It's pretty wild sometimes. Our village. The young kids, they grow up in an alcoholic life. There's nothing else for the kids to do 24 hours a day during the wintertime because it's always dark. And what we need here is some place for the kids to go, some place for the kids to gather and communicate and do social life.
As part of our ministry here, we wanted to reach out to children. We decided to open our church. So we opened from 6 to 8. And at that point, we provide a few minutes of worship. We try to come up with different crafts every day, and this is where many times we try to find sales on glue and sticks and construction paper and supplies. But God is so good that He always provides some way or another. This is McKenna. How old are you, McKenna?
9.
She's 9 years old. 6 p.m. we come here and we have crafts. What else we do?
Lots of fun projects.
Fun projects and snacks. Yeah. So when we came here, McKenna was very shy and now not so much. So we are very happy the way she has bloomed and she's one of our helpers. The Lord has blessed us immensely. They are coming to our house many times saying, we didn't know where to go. I didn't know where to go. And they just stop by to ask for prayer. And we sit and we talk.
This is what Christ would have done first, meet their needs. And then they would see Jesus in us and say, why are you doing this? Why are you providing this? Because we see it here. People ask us, why do you do this? Why are you in Alaska so isolated? Why have you come here? They don't understand. It is Christ in our hearts who leads us here and takes us out from our comfort zone. I would like to encourage you to support the missions in Alaska.
When you give to Arctic Missions, you help support kids like McKenna. I want to encourage you to support missions in Alaska.